Nvidia is up 165% in 2024. But heading into Q1 earnings on February 21st, the stock dropped 10%. In a podcast interview on February 21st, our CEO correctly predicted that this sell-off was the result of market manipulation and that the stock would return to $800 per share very quickly.
I've been buying Nvidia since it was like 65 bucks a share. I think it closed today somewhere upwards of like 650 after it got all the way up to like $720. And there's a lot of talk about big stockholders like the Jeff Bezos of the world and the Bill Gates of the world dumping a lot of their stock. And you're in this space. So give me a little 411 here. Like, what's your feeling? What's the data telling you about where the market is and where it's going?
Sure. So Nvidia crushed it on earnings. I would say my gut from watching the market was that the price of Nvidia got manipulated intentionally by some of the billionaires out there who have access to the media and can say things like, "Oh, it's overvalued," or "We're worried about it," cause enough of a panic so that the share price goes down and they can pick up shares at a cheaper point. And so after hours, I haven't checked it, in the last hour and a half, but before that, it was about $730. The stock was crushing it in the after hours market after they posted a 250% revenue increase and beat earnings estimates. I think earnings came in at like $5.12. So if you do the kind of forward looking math, that's roughly $20 a year in earnings. Multiply that by 10, that's 200, double it, you're at 400. That's like a pretty standard price point for a company that would be humming along at 9-10% growth. For a high flying growth company, double that number. That's the price. That's a fair value for that company. So we're looking at probably 800 is what it's going to end up being. So hold on to those Nvidia shares. I think, it's a hot stock. They're at the center of everything in AI. And at least for the next, I would say 9 to 12 months, all the big companies are buying their chips and spending a fortune on them.
On February 21, Nvidia was at 670. Later on, the company did a 10-for-1 stock split. And on March 1st, stock hit $820 per share, which is the predicted price. Subscribe and follow for more.